everyone, I hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed morning. We are actually calling for a lot of snow this weekend, so I'm trying to get some things prepared for the weekend. I also wanted to chat with you about our no spend pantry challenge for January. It is actually going very well, so I'm very pleased with that. I have some things here that we still haven't eaten up yet. We've gone through a lot, but we still have a good amount left to cook for the week. So I'll just show you a little bit of what we have here, and then I will get this prepared this weekend. So right here I have pulled out some ground turkey that was in the freezer, some chicken thighs that we still had in the freezer. I've got less than half a bag of potatoes left here, but I've got some green beans in the back right there, so I'm going to do a pot of green beans and potatoes, and we'll have some chicken. I'll do that either tonight or tomorrow for dinner. The ground turkey, we'll probably do some type of burritos. I have some tortillas here. We got onion, some eggs still left. I've got a pastry crust that I can make a pastry or some other kind of dish with. I might switch up the burritos to something else with the ground turkey. I also found in my freezer that I forgot was in there, we had some cookie dough, some homemade cookie dough, so I'll make some of that for our dessert this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and get started making a pot of green beans and potatoes. We're in the middle of a snow and ice storm right now, so this will be good this afternoon, be something comforting to eat later on. I'm going to go ahead and put the can in here. I've already got the rest of the potatoes cut up in chunks, so we're going to add that. Stir. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper, and then I had some bacon grease in the refrigerator, so I'm just gonna add that to flavor it. Stir that up. I've got just enough in here for this pot. This is gonna really give it some flavor. If you don't have bacon grease, you can just use butter, or if you have some bacon that's cooked and didn't save the grease, you could add a couple pieces of that in here, or some ham, or you don't have to use any kind of bacon or ham. You could just use butter, or you could just use salt and pepper if that's all you have. It will be just as good. Okay, put the top on that, and we are gonna let that cook down for a while. We'll check on it in just a little bit. I also have some of the pre-cooked sausage still left, and some of the apple pie filling left. Not a whole lot of that left, but what I'm going to do for breakfast this morning, I found some crescent rolls in my refrigerator. I am going to stuff them with sausage, some with sausage and some with pie filling. I might even put a little bit of both in a couple, just to see how that turns out, a little savory and sweet. Okay, I'm going to take 4 and do the sausage with, and we're just going to roll it up. Kind of doesn't have to be perfect shape like a croissant. We're just going to fold it over. There we go, just like that. Fold it over. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Now we'll do some with apples as well. I was gonna do a couple with sausage and apple, but I think I'm just gonna keep them separate. I always tend to overstuff, so I'm trying not to do that this morning. We'll see. I still have extra left. That's good. Yeah, there we go. And now we're going to stick them in a 375-degree oven for about 9 to 12 minutes. I'll check on them at 9 minutes and see if they need to be in there a couple minutes longer, and we'll see how they turn out. All right, the stuffed crescent rolls are out of the oven and they look amazing. We're going to now make some scrambled eggs with cheese and have them for breakfast. We can't wait to try these. Let's get started on the eggs. We're just going to do cheesy scrambled this morning. How's everyone doing through this snowstorm? We're getting a lot of ice, it seems like, this morning. We've gotten some snow, but it's getting covered with ice right now. Just curious to see how everybody else is doing with it. We'll do 8. make it simple, it's just gonna be the eggs and cheese and some salt and pepper. I know some people will put a little bit of milk or a splash of cream in it. I'm not doing that this morning. Just gonna keep it eggs and cheese. And I'm just eyeballing this. It's like 2 handfuls. It's just your preference. Salt, a little bit of pepper. For dinner, we're gonna have the green beans and potatoes and the chicken thighs. Alright, so the cookie dough that I found in the freezer, it's been sitting out for just a little bit to thaw some. I know you can do it from frozen, but I like to thaw mine a little. So I'm just going to place some on the cookie sheet and bake it on 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. And that's what's gonna be our dessert tonight. They're like a double chocolate cookie that I made during the holidays for Christmas, and I just had so much left over I just put it in the freezer for another day. Alright, and out and they go. For breakfast this morning, I am going to make some white hominy grits that I have here. So the ratio to make this would be 4 cups of water to 1 cup of the grits. So I have 4 cups of water in a pot here. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to put the grits in there, and we're going to simmer it for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then we'll add some butter, and if anyone else wants more salt and pepper in it, they can put some more salt and pepper in it if they like. And because it was such a hit yesterday, I had 1 more container of crescent rolls in the refrigerator, so I'm going to go ahead and use it up and stuff it with the sausage. Everyone seemed to love that yesterday. So we are going to cook that to go with breakfast this morning. Okay, now that the water is boiling, I am going to go ahead and dump the hominy grits in the water. Give it a little stir. We are going to turn it down and let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. I am going to cover it. I also have stuffed the crescent rolls with sausage. I'm going to put this in a 375-degree oven. This was such a hit yesterday. I said I would do it one more time today. I'm also going to get started prepping for lunch. I have some ground turkey here, and I have a pack of taco seasoning. So we're just going to have like soft shell tacos for lunch today. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cooked up, and it's already ready for whenever anyone's ready to have lunch, and they can just put it on their burritos, add a little cheese to it if they want, but it will be ready and done. So it'll be a quick lunch to throw together in a few hours. Okay, now that the ground turkey is cooked all the way through, I am going to add 2/3 cup of water. I'm just going by the directions on the packet. Obviously you can use ground beef or chicken or whatever type of ground meat that you prefer to use. I just have the ground turkey, so that's what we're using. Cook that through, and once that's cooked through, this is done. This also makes a good dip. Growing up, my dad always made this, and we ate it with ruffled potato chips. So every time I make this, it's what I think of. It kind of brings back a little memory there. But we'll cook that through, let the water cook down in it a little bit, and then for lunch, we'll just put this in some soft tortilla shells, and then everyone can add whatever they want. If they want some onion or cheese in it, I'm out of the lettuce for this month, but they can add anything else they want. I think I do have a little bit of salsa in the refrigerator left over, so they can put on there. I think I have a little bit of sour cream as well. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope it's been really helpful for some people or whoever's watching. I've really enjoyed doing this pantry challenge. I think for February, I will go to the grocery store and do a low spend. There's a few things I'm gonna have to stock back up on, just a little, like my half and half, some of my creams, and a few fresh fruits and vegetables, a few household items. But I am gonna do it a low spend because I am still trying to save this year. I've got some goals I'm trying to meet this year. So this has been a really good start, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. And I hope this has been helpful for you as well. Okay, the sausage stuffed crescent rolls are all in the oven. They look amazing. I am going to now add a whole stick of butter into the grits because they are now fully cooked. So we're just gonna melt this in here, and then breakfast is ready. It shouldn't take long to melt since it's so hot. Okay, so breakfast is done this morning. We all love the white hominy grits, so we are looking forward to this breakfast. We are going to sit down, say grace, and enjoy it. And I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day.